we are foreigners, I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if these people are going to like make it into favor the Ghanaian. They are willing to fight for their rights. I've had an experience with the Ghanaian police before and I was so shocked that these Nigerian people, they are very rude. Ended up at the police station. Hey guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hit on that subscribe button and become a Choplifegeng. And for my returning viewers, welcome back. So in today's video, I'll be talking about some of the reasons why I think Ghana is one of the most peaceful countries in West Africa. The first reason why I think Ghana is one of the most peaceful countries in Africa is that Ghanaians believe so much in their police officers, like the security officers, because they are trustworthy. Like I've had an experience with the Ghanaian police before and I was so shocked. It happened one time where I was driving with my friend, so we're going to 𝐂𝐎𝐍𝐶 and then we're involved in an accident. When we came down from the car to check for the damages, it was quite huge. So we came down, I was angry, the other person was angry, we were so angry that day. And then he was like, look, you just jammed me, what were you driving, were you not looking? The guy in question, according to people around there, they were like, this guy's a celebrity, he's a Ghanaian celebrity, he's a rapper. So when we were talking, the policemen were around at the corner, so they came to like settle the whole beef. So they came and asked us, when we were talking, the guy was like, look at these Nigerian people, they're very rude, that he did not do anything. And he was trying to explain to the policeman in tree. He was speaking tree to the policeman. Myself, I can't hear tree, but the other person was hearing tree. But we're all Nigerians. And then he kind of like explained the Ghanaian so-called celebrity was explaining to the policeman. And then after explaining, the policeman asked me, I explained, I said we were just driving, we were almost waiting for the traffic just there moving. So I don't know if he was in a hurry somewhere and then he hit us from the back, because obviously our car got damaged from the back, his own got like the slight damage, but ours was kind of like huge. So I explained to the policeman and the other person explained as well. Then the Ghanaian guy that hit us with his car explained, and then the policeman asked all of us to go to the police station, which we ended up at the police station that day. I was so afraid because I was feeling like, since we are foreigners, I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if these people are going to like make it into favor the Ghanaian. I was quite scared. I was really scared, I'm not going to lie. But when the policeman finished talking, went to the office, some other higher people asked some questions. I explained, the other person explained, and then the guy that hit us, the Ghanaian that hit us, explained himself. Because he's a celebrity, someone that was there even knew the guy, even came to shake the guy. The guy was speaking truth to them, like explaining the incident that just happened. And I was saying in my mind, I just zeroed my mind because I concluded that it's already been rigged. But little did I know that the policeman can be trustworthy. He judged the case correctly. He wasn't partial about the whole thing. He saw that the Ghanaian was the guy that hit us, the Ghanaian actually that was speaking through, that was the one that was wrong. He even told him to write some statements and also asked us to check how much the damages he has caused is going to cost us. And then we called a mechanic and asked the mechanic, told the mechanic and sent some pictures and then explained how the damages was. And then the mechanic gave an estimate of what it's going to cost to repair it, and then they told him that he was going to pay for the damages. So the judgment was like very, very fair because obviously we were not at fault. That made me understand that the Ghanaian police were not biased and they allowed the law to take its full course regardless of who was involved. Because if it's in some places and celebrities commit crimes, or somebody that is like influential commits a crime, they can just walk away with it. But it's commendable because it's going to reduce crime rates. You knowing that no matter your status or who you are not above the law. The guy even wrote his statement and also he agreed that he was going to pay the money, which he did some more transaction and then sent the money, and then we left and the case was settled. So that is very, very impressive. The second reason why I think Ghana is very safe and one of the safest countries in West Africa is crime. When there's a crime in Ghana, something I've noticed myself, Ghanaians are very patriotic. They are willing to fight for their rights. You see all Ghanaians come out in their full force to fight in one voice, to talk about that thing, to rally, and they direct it to the right sources. Sometimes when something happens in a region, for instance, something is happening in Greater Accra region, it's not like happening in another region, and then they get to hear it. You see that everybody tends to talk about that thing. They're worried for that thing. The fact that it hasn't come to them doesn't mean that tomorrow it might not come or extend to that region. So they try to die everything down. They come out, they riot, they rally until the government, people of higher authorities that are able to do something about these things, hears about it and then take actions. But in a situation where a crime happens in a country where people are just folding their hands because it's not their concern or because they are not directly affected, you see that things will keep getting worse. For instance, somebody stole something here and then you knew about it, but because the person did not steal from you, you just keep quiet as if you did not see anything. That means you are endorsing more criminal activities in the country, and you're gradually making your country unsafe for you. Not just for you, your relatives are there. You give birth to children someday and then you see that everywhere is now unsafe, so much insecurities because you ignored what you were supposed to come out and talk about. You ignore some certain things because it wasn't affecting you at that point, and later on you see that it's affecting you. When things happen, Ghanaians are very patriotic. They come out to riot, to rally, to talk about it, and they are sure that they will get results before they will stop talking about it. So that is why Ghana is very peaceful. So I want most countries, most African countries, to emulate these things from Ghana. If something is happening in your country or in your state and then you hear about it, you don't keep quiet. Sometimes something will happen in Bayelsa State and maybe you're in Enugu. For the fact that you're in Enugu, you just feel less concerned. You're like, oh, they are killing, bandits are there, they are killing people in Bayelsa. That's not reached Enugu, it's not my concern. You don't talk about it. When people are protesting, you just keep quiet, you just fold your arms. You are causing more harm to yourself. Most Ghanaians, they love themselves so much that when there's a problem in their country, they come out, they rise up, they don't fold their hands, they come out to talk about that problem and they get results. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the love for their country. Ghanaians love their country so much. They are one people that are very passionate about their country. I remember the first time when I came to Ghana, my Ghanaian friend told me, because there was a period we were on a video call and I was eating something. I was in Nigeria at the point. I was eating something on a video call, and then after eating, I just filmed the paper of that thing away out from the car I was sitting. And then my friend was like, "Hey, did you just throw that thing away from the car?" I said, "Yes." He said, "On the ground?" I said, "Yes." He said, "That's not nice. When you come to Ghana, don't do like this. We don't tolerate it." They love their country so much. They don't even want anybody, any of the foreigners coming in to come and spoil their country for them. So once you're getting into their country, they are very, very, very happy and excited to show you around all the beautiful places in Ghana, to tell you the do's and the don'ts, to tell you how to act, how to behave. They always try to protect the interests of their country. You don't see them doing anything directly to hurt or harm their country or to bring a bad name to their country. So they are always fighting for the good things for their country. That is why their country is always peaceful. So in a situation where you love something, like me now, if I say I love this thing I'm putting on, I should be able to keep it very well. Maybe when I take it off, I don't just fling it anyhow. I keep it very well because I love it. But when you're saying you love something and then you don't care for that thing, you talk recklessly about that thing, any little opportunity you see, you talk bad about that thing, then you really do not love that thing. But for Ghanaians, it is not like that. They really love their country. They are willing to say good things about their country. They are willing to teach you good things, teach you how to behave, teach you how to talk, teach you how to react, teach you a lot of good things, teach you how to do things basically. They're very proud of their country and they are willing to fight to see the peace of their country stay. So it is worthy of emulation. I urge you, everybody watching this video, wherever you're coming from, you should value your country. You shouldn't say bad things about your country, no matter how it is affecting you badly. You should look at the good side of it. If you have a bad parent, for instance, like if your dad is a bad dad, I don't think you are going to look wise as a person to come out to the whole public to say, "Oh, my father is like this, my father is a bad father." Like, don't just come out to just say trash about your father because he is not a good father. So as a good child and as a smart child, you can talk to your father about it in a low voice inside the house. You don't come out to the whole general public or to social media, to Instagram live video, start talking bad, saying how your father is useless, how your father is stupid, and the likes of it. So try as much as possible to maintain peace in our various countries. try to avoid things that will cause havoc. Like Ghana, they are really trying. They rank top in one of the most peaceful countries in West Africa, because most Ghanaians do not involve themselves in things that is going to cause havoc, things that are going to cause problem in their country. So they're always like very careful with the way they act and the things they say about their country, because they really love their country and they want to see their country go forward. So you guys, thank you for watching this video. Please remember to leave your kind comments below, like and share to your loved ones. See you in my next